one more review for each night. I'm gonna do a porter. I just did the boots out the 2018 release from Stone. Now I'm gonna be doing another beer, a beer from Ballast Point, also in California. However, this is in San Diego. This is a Ballast Point beer. This is the Peanut Butter Victory at Sea. This beer gets a 3.9 on Beer Advocate, and it is 10.5% alcohol by volume. It says a porter with coffee and natural flavors. It says smooth peanut butter meets dark coffee in this roasted porter. This Peanut Butter Victory at Sea is a nutty version of our popular Imperial porter. We took our trademark robust porter brewed with Cafe Calabria coffee and vanilla and added peanut butter, adding another level to this roasty, flavorful beer. So, Ballast Point is amazing. I haven't had them in my area for more than maybe a year or two, but kind of before that, my uncle used to live in California. He would bring beers from them to have us try and everything. So that's kind of when I first tried them. But now they distribute to where I am in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm very happy about that. Now, the original Victory at Sea is just a fantastic beer. Now I've had around I think it was like the Christmas season of last year. There was two variants of this Victory at Sea. One was coconut, which was very good. I think the other one was peppermint. I'm not quite sure, but I like how they have how they'll have a base beer like their Victory at Sea porter or their Sculpin IPA, and they'll do different variants on that. Like with the Sculpin, they put habanero, they put pineapple, they did mango. And with this, they've done peppermint, coconut, peanut butter. I love how they do this. So I'm very excited to try this. This is one variant of the Victory at Sea that I have not had. And I just saw it recently. So I'm excited to go ahead and get it in the glass and see what we have. Ballast Point usually is amazing. I love Ballast Point. Ballast Point is great. It's a great brewing company. So with that pour, we add about a finger of the light caramel-colored head. The body is very dark and opaque. Looks like a really nice looking porter or stout. It has the darkness to be either. However, typically you can't by appearance you can't really tell the difference between porter or stout because they're both usually are very dark. Holy peanut butter. Okay. Peanut butter, vanilla, coffee. It's a nice. The smell on this is just deep as it is. I mean, it's nice. Now, the one beer I can remember that has the best peanut butter type of stout or beer is the peanut butter one from Belching Beaver. Now, I was in California and I was able to have that once, and I can't get that here. So I had that once and I loved it, and I have not been able to have it since. That's pure drinking. It's like almost like drinking Reese's peanut butter cup. And I've heard that there's a beer from Dewclaw that I don't get, called peanut butter Jesus or something. I don't really get them, so I haven't been able to try them. Let's go ahead and get a sip. Okay. So at the front, you get like I've had if you have I've had a coffee that has my mom has a Keurig. I don't have a Keurig, but I want one so bad. Where you can just put the little cup in there, it'll make coffee in one cup for you real fast rather than having a big pot. There was a peanut butter coffee there. It's like a peanut butter cappuccino kind of coffee thing. It reminds me of that a little bit. So coffee is not too strong, but it comes through and it kind of surrounds everything else that I'm kind of getting here. There is a definite vanilla presence. There's definite dark roasted malt presence for sure. And then there's this not too strong, but there's a nice, delicious, subtle peanut butter It's almost like if you crushed peanut butter, like it's almost as if you crushed the nuts a little bit. It's like not like not like real peanut butter really, but I mean kind of, but not really. It's almost like if you actually made real peanut butter yourself almost. But they're just like not too sweet, but very nice nutty peanut butter sort of thing that kind of surrounds everything else. I guess this is a very deep and delicious beer. I love it. I love these kinds of beers. Oh, and sometimes if you kind of like do a nice gulp, there will be a nice peanut butter aftertaste going on here too. It's really nice beer. Again, the Ballast Point is awesome. The original Victory at Sea Porter is awesome, and just adding this to it just makes it even more awesome. Same with the coconut and the peppermint that I had last year. Same thing. It just adds more depth, more awesomeness to this already awesome porter. So, I love this. As you can tell, I'm gonna probably sip on this and play some 7 Days to Die and watch TV. But let's go with the feel. It's like it has like a effervescence of like bubbles a little bit. There's a dryness to it. It's kind of at medium. You could chug this. Like I could chug this if I wanted to. I won't because I like beers like this to sip them when they are dark and deep and have a nice long profile and just extended profile like this. I like to just kind of sip them and enjoy them and just be happy as I am when I buy these kinds of beers, which isn't always anymore. Kind of like when I was in college and I lived with my aunt or my mom, and I didn't pay that much rent. I bought craft beers all the time because I didn't have as many bills as I do now, where I live on my own. I pay my own everything, and I've done that for a good long however many years. But back then I had a lot of different craft beers that I bought, but now it's only a few now and then. This is fantastic. I think this is probably the best variant of this porter that I've had from them. I'm gonna go ahead and slap a solid A+ on this. I don't see how you could really get better. Given I'm probably a little bit biased because I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter cups. I love peanut butter everything. So I'm a little bit biased, but it gets an A+ from me. If you have had this wonderful and amazing product, tell me in the comments below and tell me what you thought of it. If you hated it, tell me. If you loved it, tell me. Thank you, and have a awesome rest of your night, and have a great week.